Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I'm so glad you're here today because we're diving into a topic that I know resonates with so many of us. Have you ever found yourself saying yes to something, even when every fiber of your being screamed no? Maybe it was a favor you absolutely didn't have time for, or a relationship you knew deep down wasn't right for you. Perhaps it was even a job that completely drained your energy. But you stuck with it because you just couldn't bear to disappoint anyone. We've all been there, right? We say yes to others, often feeling like we're silently saying no to ourselves and what we truly need. But here's a powerful truth I want you to really consider. Every single time you say yes to something that does not genuinely serve you, you're actually stealing precious energy from your real purpose, from your own growth. Think about that for a second. The word no isn't a form of rejection. It's a vital form of direction. It's the quiet, powerful voice that steps up to protect your peace, safeguard your time, and ultimately shape your future. So, please stay with me for the next few minutes, because learning the art and power of saying no might just be the most profound and impactful form of self-growth you all ever experience. It's truly transformative, and I can't wait to share more with you. Now, let's talk about the hidden cost of constantly saying yes. From a young age, most of us are implicitly taught that saying yes is synonymous with being kind, being helpful, and of course, being liked. And who doesn't want to be liked, right? But what we're rarely told, or perhaps what we only learn the hard way, is that saying yes too often, without real intention, can slowly but surely turn into a silent, suffocating prison. You begin to feel this deep resentment bubbling up. You become perpetually tired, your focus becomes scattered, and you start to lose sight of your own path. Why? Because your time, your most valuable asset, becomes completely filled with other people's priorities, leaving almost no room for your own. Just think about it for a moment. How many incredible dreams have withered and died because someone was too busy saying yes to everyone else's demands and requests? How many brilliant passions have been buried deep under the crushing weight of obligations and that ever-present guilt? Saying yes to everything and everyone doesn't make you a good person. If anything, it often makes you an utterly exhausted one. And that's not serving anyone in the long run, especially not you. So, if saying yes comes with such a high cost, what about saying no? This is where the real magic happens. When you muster the courage to say no, something truly amazing unfolds. You instantly create space, and I'm talking about vital mental, emotional, and creative space for what genuinely matters to you. You're not being selfish by any means. In fact, you're being incredibly self-aware, self-respecting, and intentional. You're effectively telling the world, and more importantly, telling yourself, my time is valuable, my focus is paramount, my energy is sacred, and I will guard it. Look at any successful person you admire, whether they're innovative leaders, groundbreaking artists, or even just thriving individuals in their own communities. You'll notice a common thread. They've all learned that the word no is not a weakness. On the contrary, it's one of their greatest strengths. They instinctively know that no acts as a powerful filter, sifting out distractions, silencing the noise, and eliminating those pervasive energy drains. It clears the path, making way for deep, meaningful work, aligning with their true purpose and cultivating profound inner peace. It's a strategic move, not a rude one. Now, let's be honest, the hardest part of actually saying no isn't the word itself. It's that nagging fear of how people might react. We instantly jump to worst-case scenarios, right? What if they think I'm rude? What if they stop liking me altogether? What if I lose their friendship or their approval? These fears are very real and deeply ingrained in us. But here's another truth you need to internalize. People who genuinely respect you, who truly value you for who you are, will always respect your boundaries too. They understand that you have limits, just like they do. And those who decide to walk away simply because you said no and set a healthy boundary, well, perhaps they were never truly meant to stay on your journey of growth in the first place. Saying no doesn't push the right people away. In fact, it does the exact opposite. It attracts them. Because it demonstrates strength, clarity, self-awareness, and a deep respect for yourself. And those qualities are incredibly attractive. Let me share a quick story to illustrate this point. There was once a very talented artist who received an offer from a large, influential company. They wanted him to design something specific, and they wanted it fast, cheap, and entirely under their creative control. Now, the artist really needed the money. It was a tempting offer, but deep down, he knew that taking this project would completely stifle his unique creativity and ultimately compromise his artistic integrity. So, after much deliberation, he made the incredibly difficult decision to say no. Everyone around him thought he was absolutely crazy for turning down such an opportunity, especially when he was struggling. But he trusted his gut. Months later, free from that distracting obligation, he poured his heart and soul into his own personal project, his own vision. The piece he created was groundbreaking, and it ended up changing his entire life and career trajectory. That single no he uttered became the most important gateway to his biggest yes ever. Sometimes, the doors that we bravely choose to close are precisely the ones that lead us directly to our real destiny, our true calling. So, here's my final message to you. Life is incredibly short, and your energy. It's a finite resource. It's precious. So, guard it fiercely. Every single no you consciously say to distractions, to obligations that don't serve you, to draining situations, is in reality a powerful yes to your most cherished dreams and your authentic self. Say no to unnecessary drama and chaos, so you can confidently say yes to peace and tranquility. Say no to the paralyzing grip of fear, so you can embrace and say yes to boundless growth. Say no to anything and anyone that drains your spirit, so you can wholeheartedly say yes to what truly inspires and drives you forward. Because, as we've learned, no is never rejection. It is always, always redirection. The next time you feel that familiar pang of guilt for saying no, I want you to remember this. You're not pushing valuable people away. Instead, you're powerfully pulling yourself closer to your true purpose, closer to the life you're meant to live. If this message resonated with you, if it struck a chord, please drop a yes to no in the comments below. Let's build a community, a world, where setting healthy boundaries isn't seen as selfish, but as something truly sacred and essential for a fulfilling life. Thank you so much for watching and for being here today. If you found value in this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more content like this, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out. I appreciate your support, and I'll see you in the next one.